Now they always say congratulations. Work so hard, forgot how to vacation.
So we are back at the brand nips of the Rockies franchise mode here in the show 17. So today, we're in Pittsburgh, PNC Park, going to take on the Pirates here, the 28 and 23 Pirates, whereas we're 29 and 25. So I'm not really sure if we're better than the Pirates or worse, but I mean, we're pretty evenly matched here, as our May has been amazing so far this month, as we're actually winning for once, as April, let's write that month off, it was terrible for us, but May looking very good for us. April showers, bring May flowers is actually happening for the Rockies here, as April losses, bring May W's, I guess. I'm not really sure, but nonetheless, Glasnow the mound here for the Pirates today, as our starting lineup looking very solid. DJ at leadoff, batting .320 on the season, so I mean, he's killing it so far as leadoff hitter for the Rockies ever since we moved him to leadoff in the start of May. But he starts off today with a grounder right to the shortstop, back to first, the first out of the inning. But right now, we have 2 outs here. No Leonardo at the plate here with nobody on, and with 2 outs. But this time, looks at the curveball as that one strikes him out to go and end off the inning for Glasnow. So Glasnow's got that filthy curveball. We gotta watch for that one today, as we have a Ubaldo Jimenez going to start off today for us on the mound. So Jimenez, a 3.29 ERA. He's looking very solid so far for us on the season, as we went and signed him as almost like a backup option for Jack Erasmus, as Erasmus is just terrible. But today, they have Sterling Marte, the man caught for PEDs this season. He's suspended like 80 games in real life, but nonetheless, strikes out the curveball down the zone for the first out of the innings. So Jimenez already 1 strikeout on the day, as this next man up to Jaime, deep to right field, does way back and almost a home run as it goes right off the right field wall. And McCutchen got to get this one out quick, as there's a right to the cutoff man, DJ trying to run on his arm to third base, and guess what? DJ throws him out at third base, this filthy arm in center field. So I mean, DJ solid play right there, as we throw Josh Harrison at third base with Nolan Arenado with the tag. So Harrison, he was so close to getting a safe on that one, as if he would have at least put his right hand on base, would have been safe by a mile. But nonetheless, we get the out of third base. We have 2 outs here. His next man up, it's at Jaime, deep to left field. That's caught by David Dahl to go and end off the inning. So a pretty close play at third base there. We could have got maybe a run scored on us early, but nonetheless, heading to the top of the second, we have Andrew McCutchen, the former Pirate himself, going to lead us off today in the second, as he's batting .249, not that bad, I guess, but this time, it's at Jaime, deep to right center field. That one's way back. That one drops right in right center field for a base hit, and easily double there for Andrew McCutchen. So McCutchen just trying to go and kill his former team, the Pirates, as it's his 14th double on the season. So he's leading us in doubles here, as he's played very well so far for us on the season, though. He's not batting .300 yet, but I mean, he's batting pretty consistent for us, getting a lot of RBI. So you have a run on second base here. Trevor Story, our power hitter, going to come on and go and bat for us in this inning. As Story, he's good at hitting home runs, but I don't know what he could do about his contact here, as a swing miss there on the curveball down away, strikes him out to get the second out of the inning. So Kutch moves to third base here with 1 out here in this inning, as David Dahl, the Matt batting .352 on the season. So David Dahl, this is solid so far for the season for us, but he breaks his bat on the pitch right there, as Glasnow trying to go gun him out at first base, but way too slow, as Dahl is very fast here. That scores a run to make it a 1-0 game for us in this inning. So Kutch scores on that broken bat's infield single by David Dahl. So Dahl, pretty nifty move right there as he breaks his bat. Glasnow not fast enough there, as Dahl, 87 speed, it helps him out tremendously, and scores that RBI to make it a 1-0 game for us. But Tony Wilters at the plate here, as Tony pops it high in the air, right into foul territory. Easy out there to go and end off the inning. So now we're getting to the bottom of the second inning here with a lead of 1-0, as looks like Ubaldo Jimenez just gotta go protect this lead for us in this game, as it's a right to Desmond, back to Jimenez, right to first out of the innings. Jimenez playing pretty solid so far for us, as now 1 out here, nobody on, as X-Men up hits it high here, deep to right center field. Now it's way back and right off the wall in right field. McCutchen trying to go do the same things we did last time, gunning out Harrison at third base, but this time they do not run on DJ's arm, and they just leave the runner at second base. So runner in scoring position with 1 out here for David Freese, but Freese freezes at the splitter in zone. That's a trick to go get the second out of the inning. So Freese just couldn't really get his handle on that splitter there, as now we have 2 outs this inning, and guess what? We now have 3 after 2-seamer right down the middle there, strikes at the very next batter to go and end off the inning. Top of the third, you're 104 DJ, but DJ, it's a right and left field, and that drops for a base hit. So now runner on first base at the 1-0 here in this inning for DJ, as he's very consistent, extends his hitting streak to 11 games now on the season. So he's batting over 300, playing very solid so far, as Nolan Arenado strikes out, going to end off the inning. But nonetheless, DJ's heroics paying off so far, as he's easily our best player in the month of May. Maybe even David Dahl too, with the batting over 350. But nonetheless, as Cervelli leads him off here in this inning, gets a base hit. So runner first base here, 0 outs as they lay down the bunt here right to Desmond. Desmond right to second base to get the force out, back to first, but we can only get the force out at second, and we miss a runner at first. So you have 1 out here, 1 man on as hit it right to Trevor Story. Story could have got the double play there, but gets the easy out at first there to make it 1 out here in this inning. So easily wouldn't have been able to pull off the double play, but nonetheless, runner at second base here, 2 outs for these Pirates, but they pop it high in the air into shallow territory in center. That drops for a base hit. There is Blackman. Now they're rounding third base here, trying to go and score in this one, but Blackman throws him out at home plate with a beautiful arm in center field. So that ends off the inning as now we evade that 1 run scored by them to make it still a 1-0 lead for us in the 4th. Story swing and miss on the changeup down the way. Strix him to go and start this inning for these Rockies. So Story hasn't really played that well so far in the recent memory, but this time you have Blackman who hits it high in the air, deep to left field with 2 outs. Now one caught by Polanco ends off the inning. So bottom of the 4th here as we have 3 hits, they have 4, and they have Jungo Kong go to go hit for them in this inning. So right to Arenado. Arenado back to first with the first out of the inning. So Arenado, you haven't really seen his defense much today as they barely hit it right to him in this game, but this time hit right back to him once again. Arenado back to first with that arm, gets the second out of the inning. So Arenado getting used on defense finally for once in this inning as Polanco gets thrown out by Arenado. But guess what? They hit it right to the pitcher, Jimenez, back to first, easy play at first, going to end off the inning. So 1-2-3 inning for the Rockies in this inning as finally we're getting a little bit more efficiency. Top of the 5th year, 2 outs for Jimenez, but Jimenez swing and a miss on the 2-seamer high in the zone. That's a strikeout to go and end off the inning. So our offense got to get a little bit better here as now we're heading to the bottom of the 5th inning here, 0 outs as hit it right down the right field line for base hit and more. Easily going to get maybe a double here, but they do not run on McCutchen's arm there to make it just a single here in right field. So run our first here, 0 outs for the Pirates, but this time swing and a miss there on the splitter in the zone. Strikes him out to get a 1 out here in this inning. So Jimenez, they filthy splitter strikes with already 2 batters here with that 1 pitch, but Cervelli, now he's now on as he grinds it right to DJ. DJ back to Story back to Desmond at first. Double play there, 4-6-3 double play to go and end off the inning. So pretty solid double play. They're going to end off the inning as we now have DJ LeMahieu, our most efficient batter here, going to go lead us off here in the 6th, but this time pops it right to right field for a base hit there as now we have runner off first base. So DJ, he's solid so far today as I believe it's like his 2nd or 3rd hit here on. You're not at the plate here with the 1-0 here, 1 man on as they're going to go get a wild pitch there right in the dirt there as DJ, he takes second base there on the steal. So the wild pitch makes, but looks like DJ moves up to second base there on the wild pitch here with the 1-0 as Arenado still going to miss on the curveball down the way. The filthy curveball once again strikes him out to get the 2nd out of the inning. But now you have Kutch here, 1 for 2 so far on the day, the runner on 3rd base, but Kutch pops it high in the air, deep to center field, or shallow center field. They make the catch going to end off the inning. So we had left 1 runner on here on 3rd base, but nonetheless, bottom of the 6th is Justin Morneau coming to go hit for the Pirates in this inning as Morneau trying to go get a base here to go and start off this route for these Pirates. But guess what? He takes a walk from Jimenez to go and lead him off in this inning. So pretty efficient pitch hitting batting there by Morneau, but this time they've hit it high in the air, deep to right field. That one's just foul there on that place. It's so close there, as that could have been a home run to go and get them a lead in this game. But nonetheless, grinded right to Trevor Story back to DJ, but DJ misses that throw. That's an error to go get the runners on second at first here with only, I believe, 0 outs in this inning. So I don't know how Story messed up that play though. That was way wide as his throwing just, I don't know what really happened there. Story having an off day today, and we get to go take out Jimenez because he's just going to go bring a new face to go and maybe strike out the rest of the Pirates here in this inning to go make this one still a game for us. But Daniel Finn, our newest player here in the bullpen, as he comes out to go and pitch for the Rockies in this inning, a 3.06 ERA. Not that bad, I guess, as he's got a 171 average against lefties. So he's pretty efficient against left-handed batters, as now Daniel Finn just go get these 2 runners out here with 0 outs in this inning. But guess what? A grinder right to Daniel Finn. Finn's slow on that one. He gets a force at second, but cannot get the runner at first. Make it runners on the corners with only 1 out here in this inning. So Finn, way too slow there on the mound. Grinder right to Arenado. Arenado on the run back to second to get the force. DJ back to Ian at first, but we only get the force at second. 1-1 comes in to score, make it a 1-1 game here in the 6th for both teams. So all time by 1 apiece is Gregory Polanco. Gotta go hit for the Pirates and sitting with the runner on first, but it's a grinder right to Ian. Ian throws it right to our man Daniel Finn. Finn steps on first right before Polanco Polanco, gets Yo going into off the inning. They score 1 run to make it a 1-1 game here in the 6th. So Chad Cole gonna go pitch for the Pirates in the 7th as he's got a 5 ERA. We gotta take advantage of this one as now we have our man David Dahl coming to go hit for us in this inning as David gets a base hit right in right field to start us off in the 7th as David Dahl, he's pretty efficient here too. It's this inning with a run on first base, but Tony Walters, it's a dime here deep to right field. That one's got some distance, that's way back, and that one is gone. Home run, Tony Walters. We have a lead in this game of 3-1. So Tony Walters, of all the unlikely heroes in the game, and he gets the home run to get us the lead in the 7th inning. So Tony Walters to go here, 2-run home run straight to right field, a 351-footer straight to right field. Gets a 2nd of the season and a lead for the Rockies in this inning. So now we have Kiki Escalona here coming to go hit for us in this inning as a pinch hitter, as doesn't really matter too much if he doesn't do anything because Tony Walters is a beast nonetheless with getting us leads. But bottom of the 7th is Ben Bowden here to come to go pitch for us in this inning at 197 against lefties. He's pretty good as a 137 ERA. Is pretty good on his resume. So Ben Bowden brought him up in the AAA last episode. So far he's playing very well for us. But a swing and miss there on the 4-seamer. Strikes at the very first batter he sees in this inning. So Ben Bowden already 1 strikeout here in 1 plate appearance for the batters. As next bit up, swing and miss on the 4-seamer down the zone. Strikes at the very next batter. So back-to-back strikeouts here by Ben Bowden in this inning. 2-0 here is a hit right to left field. That drops right in front of David Dahl for a base hit. So close to being out here to go and end off the inning. But nonetheless, runner first base here, 2 outs in this inning for Ben Bowden. But Ben Bowden, it's a right to Story right to the fourth at second. Gets Yo to go and end off the inning. So Ben Bowden, 1, 2, 3, 4 inning here as now we're top of the 8th here, 2 outs for the Rockies. As it looks like Nolan hits it high here, deep to left field. That's got some distance here, and that's a warning track right to the left fielder Polanco to go end off the innings. So Polanco so close on that one as we were so close in hitting that home run to make it a 4-1 lead for us in the 8th. But now you have bottom of the 8th here as you have Fernando Salas gonna go pitch for us in this inning, a 5.81 ERA. He's not that good when you look at his ERA, but I mean, it's got a little sample size there to go off of 4 ERA, so I mean, it's not really that reliable for us yet. But 0 outs here as first man up, it's a right to DJ on the run there right to first and gets the out to go and start this inning for us in the 8th. So very close play there as we now have Starling Marte, the speedy PED filled Starling Marte here. I'm sorry to say that, but is it high in the air in right field? That's going to go right to McCutchen, makes the catch to get the 2nd out of the inning. So great play there by Kutch here. 2 outs to sing for Josh Harris, so the 2 for 3 Matt on the day, double in the 6th. But this time, pops it high in the air right to Tony Walters, the hero in the 7th here. He goes, makes the catch, going to end off the innings. Nicasio to come to hit pitch for the Pirates in this inning, but 1. Top of the 9th, nobody on here, 1 out here for the Rockies. As it looks like Trevor Street's right to left field, and that drops right in front of Polanco there for a base hit here in the 9th. So I don't know why Polanco didn't go for that one at all. He had a pretty good shot at that one, but nonetheless, hit right to, it looks like Juan right there as he gets it out at first, but it looks like Trevor Street trying to go run to third base here on that play, but they get the force of 2nd to go and end off the innings. So now heading to the bottom of the 9th inning here, 7-7 for hits, 3-1 game for us, as now we have our closer, Adam Montevito, gonna go pitch for us in the 9th to go and close this one out. So 4.57 ERA, he's not the greatest here on ERA, but he's batting, he's allowing a 184 only against lefties. So they have Kong here, coming to lead them off here in the 9th, as they gotta get something going here if they want to come back here in this game. But it's a 2-seamer, sits down Kong for the first out of the inning off of Adam Ottavino. So Ottavino, he's got the filthy 2-seamer down the zone, as now they have Polanco here, the man allowed a base hit here in the 9th. This time a sweet a hitter in the 4-seamer down the zone, strikes him out for the 2nd out of the inning. So back-to-back circuits here by looks like Adam Ottavino, as Ottavino playing very solid so far in the 9th for the Rockies. But player on the plate here is Bell for the Pirates, but he hits it right to Adam Ottavino, very slow in that play, and he misses that ball to go and make it runner off first base with 2 outs here in this inning. So the Data Freeze, the man who can maybe go save this game, has an opportunity to go hit a home run here to go and tie this ball game up at 3-apiece. But a swing and miss there on the 4-seamer high in the zone strikes him out to go and end off the game for the Rockies. So we take a 3-1 W in this game against the Pirates here, as we finally win a game here on the road. So great game for us. Obviously, it looks like Tony Walters was our hero in the 7th, hitting the 2-run shot right in right field, the game-winning home run there by Tony Walters. So I guess on this episode off for here. Make sure to like, subscribe for more Rockies franchise. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.